Number 4. Susan cut a 6-foot cord into pieces that were each 1/4 foot long. How many pieces did Susan have after cutting the cord? So when I go back and I look at my question, how many pieces did Susan have after cutting the cord? Even in my question, I notice that I have the word cut. And when I think about the word cut, I first think, well, I must be dividing something. I must be sharing something. So I go back and I think to myself, who's in the story and what do they have? Well, Susan's in the story and she has a 6-foot cord. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to think to myself, a 6-foot cord. And so there's 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. So this represents my 6 feet of cord. And it says she's going to cut, there's that word cut again. So I'm thinking she's going to partition, she's going to divide it into 1/4 pieces. So we're going to cut this first foot of cord into 4 equal pieces. We're going to cut the next foot into 4 equal pieces, and the 3rd foot, and the 4th foot, and the 5th foot, and the 6th foot. Remember, it's 3 cuts for every foot. Alright, and now what I need to do is find out how many pieces. So in order to find out how many pieces, I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So it looks to me like we have 24 pieces of cord. And so if I think mathematically, how am I able to get that answer? Well, I started with 6 feet of cord. And I cut this cord, or I divided this cord into 1/4 sections. And when I cut it into 1/4 pieces, I'm able to get 24 equal size pieces. The pieces are much smaller, but I ended up getting many more. And then I think to myself, division, that is a multiplicative action. And when I look at the relationship between 6 and 4, I should see a multiplicative relationship that makes sense. And it does. 6 groups of 4 will give me 24. That means every time I had a whole, I was able to cut it into 4 equal parts to get 24 total equal parts. So it's 24 1/4 size pieces.